The vents you see here in the photo are marked up severely and they have some tape residue on them. The way we're going to clean these vents is with hot water and T.S.P, which is also really good for removing wax and tape residue from the vents. Now let's get started by taking these apart. As you can see in the photo here, we're going to use our finger to push up on the vent in the closed position, and with a flat screwdriver unhook it from those little tabs you see there on the side. Pry gently and do it nice and slow as not to crack or break the vent as you're taking it apart. There we go. Now that it's off, we can begin the cleaning process. Let's take them outside and give them a wash. Mix the T.S.P and hot water together, and with a stiff bristle brush, scrub off everything you can see on these vent covers. For intricate areas, you can use a used toothbrush to get into those nooks and crannies. Now that we've got the hose set up here, we're going to rinse it off very thoroughly to wash off all the T.S.P. Repeat this step if necessary. Putting these vent covers back together is pretty much the same as the removal process. Making sure one side is completely tucked into those little tabs, continue moving your thumb across and pushing down firmly so as to put it back together and snapping it into position. Let's check to see if this is going to move for us as easily as new. There we are. Now, using a sponge sander, you can go ahead and try and see if you can remove some of the darker, more prominent marks throughout the venting. Due to vacuum cleaner, maybe even some kids' toys, they've marked them up pretty good. If that doesn't work, we're going to use our box cutter, a sharp edge, and we're going to scratch the bout a little bit. And you can follow that up with a little bit of sanding with that sponge sander to make those marks disappear. As you can see from our final results, they came out looking great. So, that was a big money saver not having to replace our vent covers.